Hey, wouldn't this be a speed test comparison here between the brand new Samsung Tab A8 versus the last year's model A7? So one minor difference here is this one has a 10.5-inch display, whereas the A7 only has a 10.4-inch display. And really the only thing that really does, I mean, you can see there's a tiny bit of difference here, but that just means that if you had a case for your A7, it will now no longer work for the A8, and you have to go out and buy a new case. That's really the only thing I can think of why they would do such a thing, as increase the size by that'd be 0.1 inches. So, I mean, it does make up a little bit of a difference otherwise, but so both of these are the base versions of them. So both of these do have 3 gigabytes of RAM. They do have different processors though. The A8 now has a new processor in it than what this guy had in it here. So to begin this video, just show you guys it both cleared out. We are going to show you the Geekbench. I just ran both of them right before this video. And we will just go up here and we will go into history. And see, I did this one last year as well, but we redid it. There we go. So you can see on the new one, the A8, this is 365 for single and 1253 for multi. Where actually the old one has 317 for 317 for single and actually 1419 for multi. So that is actually interesting. So better on the single, better on the multi. We'll see what is up with that. You can see it down here too. The storage, or excuse me, the memory is 2.64 on the 7, where it is 2.42 on the 8. I'm going to call this the 8, this the 7, just to make it easier on myself here. And you guys can see single core performance there if you wish. Go ahead and pause the video. And then there is your multi-core. So there we go. Let's go into Google Chrome here. Next, both have been cleared of their histories. We are going to go to monsterhunter.com. Type them both in there. So 1, 2, and 3. So this is, as you can tell, this has dark mode on. This one does not. Just have not set that up quite yet. We're going to the newest game here. So you can see here, the 8 is actually winning. Well, maybe. See the background's loading in there. We're just going to go ahead and hit switch. So once it loads on in. And then there we go. So the 7 actually won. If you guys have never played Monster Hunter games, I highly recommend it. You can put in so many hours into these games. Go ahead here, we'll hit the teaser. Try and hit the teaser. There we go. So we'll go ahead and hit this. So some tablets I've actually had issues loading these videos in. Because you're not actually on YouTube, of course you're on Google Chrome here. So it actually looks like the 8 is struggling a little bit with this. That is crazy. Look at that. It's actually lagging out a tiny bit. The 7 is having no issues at all. Not expecting that. Wow. Yeah, look at that. That is totally lagging out. The 7's just like, whatever. Bring it on. That is nuts. I was really not expecting that. Alright, let's get out of that. We'll go into the Google Play Store. Open up a few apps here. Let's see, is there anything that is the same? Balloons Tower Defense 2. Go ahead and hit the pictures here. Get out of that. Next, we will go into Roblox 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. So one cool new feature on the 8 is that you now have a built-in screen recorder, just like the S7 and S7 Plus have, whereas the A7 sadly does not still have that. So the A7 is actually winning. And you see too, it brought us back to how we had the orientation, which I absolutely love. Next, we'll go into Google Sheets. 1, 2, 3. And then we will go into exercise, which is from a long time ago. Again, you can see this has dark mode on. Zoom in all the way. This one does not have dark mode on. That should not affect anything though, except for how it looks. Next, we'll go into everyone's favorite app, which is, of course, YouTube. No, we do not want to go to the TV. Tablet. There we go. Alright, now let's go into clocks. On the world clock. Alright, then we will see how well both these can keep apps open here. So we'll go back into Google Chrome. Both those were good. And both of those were good. We'll go into back to the Play Store. Both were fantastic. Roblox. Both were great. Let's actually go home and we will reset the orientation. Don't know why the 8's not doing that, but it isn't. Let's go back into Sheets. And then we'll go back into the actual sheet we were on. So both of these are doing fantastic right now. Back into YouTube, if I actually hit it. Clocks. Actually, the first app we were in. Or not. let's retry that. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not sure why that did that, but that did that. Yeah, so there you guys go. Let's do a bit of a sound test. Not that the mic on that I'm using is the best, but it should give you guys somewhat of an idea here. Alright, we're starting off. This is volume is up all the way. We'll start off with the A8 here. Quad speakers 2 and 2. Same thing with the A7. Almost said S7. The A7 there.
That I own and know. I'm letting go. I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want attention and fly to home.
So incredibly loud and pretty dang good sounding. Again, my mic is not the best for sound test, but we'll give you guys at least somewhat of an idea here. One thing I will say is, when I have one and then the other, the A8 is definitely feels bigger and also a little bit heavier. Be that good or bad, you guys be the judge of that. You see, you're now on the A7. Volume is up all the way. Same song, about the same time.
That I own and know. I'm letting go. I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want attention, then fly to home. But if you want to travel, then go alone.
Again, I mean, both of these are just fantastic sounding for 10-inch, well, around 10.5-inch tablets. They are both very, very good sounding. I wouldn't say one's better than the other, really. I went out. They're actually the same exact speakers in both. So, Yeah, you guys let me know what you think. I am very surprised at how the A7 did better than the A8, actually, for the most part, so especially on that Chrome video for Monster Hunter. I'm super surprised. Again, they are two different brands of processors in them, which maybe that's why. Otherwise, they have the same amount of RAM and stuff. But I mean, both of these are decent tablets. I'm I'm sure this will be going on sale. They're both normally $230, but I'm sure this is gonna be cheaper now. I actually have not checked since I bought this guy. I actually just got it today, from Amazon. But this was 230 USD. I'm sure this is cheaper now. You guys let me know what you think. I think they're both decent tablets. They're both good budget tablets. I just was expecting this to be a bit better than this, being as it is newer. Uh, Again, there's 10.4 inch compared to 10.5 inch side by side. You can definitely tell there is a difference in size. This is definitely a bigger one. If I was holding onto one and then a few hours later I had the other one in hand, I would not be able to really tell the difference between them. But going from one to the other, you can definitely tell this is a little bit bigger and it's also a little bit heavier. Just a little bit bigger overall. So again, you guys let me know what you think, though. As always, I appreciate y'all watching. Hope you guys have a good one. See y'all next time. Goodbye.